Hey everybody, welcome back to Galactic Battlegrounds for part 3.
Oh,
We'll be doing the second campaign, which is the Trade Federation.
Ew.
Yeah, we have
and
to
for
play as,
anyone,
we have to
sorry,
play
go
as the
ahead.
Clankers.
For anyone
Ew.
wondering why Rumpy isn't here for this part and probably next part, he got confused for a Wookiee and is currently trapped on Kashyyyk.
We'll see what happens.
Wait, how could he get confused for a Wookiee?
Hmm.
When he came down here, I shaved him.
Okay, then he was probably confused for a Lasat.
A what?
Steve Bloom from Star Wars Rebels.
I was gonna say a shaved Wookiee.
But yeah, we'll be starting
way.
this campaign off with a no-build mission.
So I'm assuming that's exactly what it says on the 10. You're not allowed to build any more
Yeah.
units. Ooh, fun.
Wait,
Now,
any more units or any more?
you can't build anything. You have to rely entirely on what they give you. And I do have 9, which is a souped up mech destroyer or anti-tank unit.
But is it any good?
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting 5 down on him dying once just because he has to get over the fact that he's playing as the fucking Clankers.
I would, except for the fact that,
Especially with this lag.
hold on, does anybody actually see it?
I see what.
The game.
So, oh yeah, no, I can see the game.
I had to turn down the volume a little bit so I can hear y'all.
Yeah, I currently can't hear the game, but I can definitely see the game.
I apologize. I'm still trying to get to a stopping point
But
in Dark Souls 2.
one thing that I do like about this game over other RTSs of the time is how it handles hero units. Naturally, we took at this, ensure that 9 survives the mission, meaning he cannot die.
Joy.
Like just psycho amount of health, or literally scripted that he can't die?
Oh, you fail the mission if he dies.
So, yeah.
Now, other RTS games, like Age of Empires 2, which this game is based on, would have it to where he would basically be like, alright, here's a super special unit, like Joan of Arc. But if they die, But every encounter with them will eventually drain their life away, meaning you don't really get to actually use them.
Joy.
Me-
hang on. While I remember, Walker, what did you say you were playing?
Dark Souls 2. You know, the sequel to the game that you never got out of the tutorial from.
But
Yeah,
here's a decent time to show off
I'd
one
be
of the
upset that you
various
keep
cheat
giving me
codes.
crap about that, but that one's one that I kind of I deserve the crap towards me failing
Foresight.
at Dark Souls.
It ostensibly gives you no fog of war. If you've explored a part of the map, it is permanently revealed to you, and you can always double check, see what's going on.
Ooh, no fog of war. I hate fog.
You effectively get the same vision the AI does.
Oh,
Wait, is this good AI or bad AI?
On higher difficulties, unfair AI.
Oh, bad AI. Boo.
On moderate, it will remember everything, but it's not going to be like prescient to know exactly what your force composition is at all times. It'll know where you placed buildings though, and it knows what stuff that you generally have based on what it's seen last, and will build its forces accordingly. So, like an actual human player.
That's a little interesting.
Easy as brain dead.
Hey, some people wouldn't be able to beat easy.
Walker, a half decent gun. I played this game on easy once, and I beat a mission later on in this campaign where I won simply because I had set up a half decent gun line, basically making my forces impenetrable to the easy level waves, and I proceeded to go cook dinner, and I come back to a victory screen because I had gotten all of the necessary resources and fulfilled a secret victory condition. Like, I sit down with my chicken,
How,
and I'm
how
like,
long did it take you to cook dinner? I guess is a better question.
25 minutes.
Okay.
25 minutes of just sitting there doing nothing. I left the game running.
Yeah, but Glitch wouldn't be able to do that.
How dare you? I could probably. My biggest thing is I don't play RTS games. I could probably get through a handful of missions on medium, and the only reason I wouldn't get very far probably wouldn't even be because I was doing bad. It would just be because I got bored and wanted to play a different game.
Yeah. In the base game, before I put in the expanding fronts mod, take a guess what the most powerful faction in the game was.
Clones?
Yes. The Trade Federation's big gimmick is that they have no need for houses for population.
Well, yeah, because the fuck is a battle droid gonna do? Sleep? Cook dinner?
Go someplace to recharge. They're called prefab shelters. But here's the thing. That's something that the other droid faction, the Confederacy of Independent Systems, needs.
Wait. Hold on. The Separatists and the Trade Federation are separate factions?
Yes, this game was originally made. The original version of this game, before the Clone Campaign's expansion, was an Episode 1 tie-in.
Is that why Qui-Gon's the narrator?
Yes.
I mean,
These are units that we haven't seen yet. Pummels. They're part of the heavy weapons, and their whole deal is that they are damn near invincible against building damage, but they will melt under infantry or unit damage. They also shred buildings like nobody's business.
Okay. Now that I've gotten to a stopping spot, holy shit, there's tanks.
Yeah.
Was that the units he was just talking about?
No, these are the pummels.
I was going to say yes, but I wouldn't know.
They are very good at destroying enemy fortifications. Droidekas have shields, which makes them infinitely more durable. Building
Hold
shields...
on. What'd you call them?
Droidekas.
Don't you mean Master, destroyers?
I mean, they are called destroyer droids, but the Calicoid Creation Nest catalog registers them as destroyers, or droidekas. Which, by the way, if you just give them some deer or like A5 Wagyu, they will just straight up give you a whole bunch of droidicas.
But
Yeah, the Kalikoi Creation Nest will trade meat for droids.
And then,
I mean, fuck yeah, barter system, but also the fuck barter system? In my space opera?
Keep in mind that the Kalikoi Creation Nest are very ravenous insect species. If negotiations go sour, you're on the menu.
Oh fuck, it's bugs.
Yeah.
Hey, dumb question.
Dumb answer.
Are we supposed to be hearing anything from the game?
theoretically.
Theoretically, yes. But that would probably require me to have the volume up so loud that I can't hear you.
Fun. All right, proceed. Man, you're just straight fucking up these. God damn it. The fuck are they going crazy about? Money's gonna be hella tight, but I can't wait to fucking move.
I get that.
Yeah, most of the campaigns open up with a no build mission, and then they start going into the complicated shit.
Wouldn't a mission where you can't build anything be the complicated shit?
No, it's just more of a case of here's kind of how the units function and what you should generally be expecting, because you can't do any of the. It's for people who skip the It's for people who skip the tutorial and just wanted to pick their favorite faction.
Hey, you are winning.
I looked away and Bion won the mission.
Yeah, I just had to destroy the transmitters.
Good job.
Oh, look, a Game Boy Advance video commercial. Watch all your favorite hit 2000 shows in
And now we're actually
Like,
going to be getting into
lower than 240p on your Game Boy Advance.
Now we're going to be getting into honestly one of my favorite missions in this campaign, and even in the base game altogether. This
Oh. Hold on. Your favorite mission is
I said-
the Clanker mission?
I said one of, and I said base game, taking into account when there is no clones. The clones have my favorite mission.
So, what is Parlay? Is that a planet?
It's a city on Naboo.
Oh,
See all the units that they just hand us once we get over. This is what we call a limited build mission, where you have a no
holy
build
sweet mother of shit. That's infantry. Sorry, I think I interrupted you.
Ostensibly, we have to go and find a droid control program Now, I'm just going to send this guy into here since both of them need to live anyways. And those are nerfs. So when Han is called a scruffy looking nerf herder, now you know what he was being called. Now you know what he was hurting. Space cows.
Can you go back to the herf?
Nerf.
Nerf?
You're also given 5 heavy destroyer units, which are a fortress unit from the Trade Federation. Now, fortress units are basically, this is what your faction ostensibly has as a unique unit. So for the Trade Federation, destroyer droids.
Aren't all the units unique? Like, you wouldn't expect the Naboo security force to be using battle droids.
Well, notice how they're called Trooper? Every faction has a certain set of units. Mech destroyers, strike mechs, troopers, anti-air troopers, etc. They just have different skins based on which faction you're playing as. For example,
Oh. So it's classification.
yeah. The Trade Federation also have the most options when it comes to the spaceport building. The spaceport is ostensibly a building where you can buy and sell resources. Ostensibly, let's say you have a whole bunch of food. Oh boy.
Holy shit. That's a lot of very
Yet-
pixelated creatures.
Those were all Royal Naboo Security Force troopers, and they got fucking melted.
Well, of course. So, hey, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Droidekas, their shields, are they ray shields or...
They are ray shields, yes.
Okay. And they stop all blaster fire, or the majority of blaster fire. What about slug throwers?
Either anything traveling super slow or beyond the speed of sound works. It's why bowcasters in lore will rip straight through a destroyer droid shields. Those are mech destroyers.
What, the speeders?
Yep.
Damn. Damn, you're losing destroyers, dude.
Yep. Those aren't there. Those are replaced with just more troopers on easy difficulty. And part of the problem is that they know that they can bait out my destroyers. So
And they did.
Force heal. When you're left with a particularly bullshit task, just do this shit. Does not work perfectly.
I mean, an attempt will be made, but...
What is that? Is that a fucking Bakugan?
That is an undeployed.
Didn't hear you over Glitch shitting himself.
But yeah, no. What was that?
That was a cannon unit, ostensibly artillery.
And that is an AAT.
A souped-up AAT with far more firepower.
Huh. Neat.
I wouldn't say that 9 could solo all of them.
I wouldn't make that assumption either. Because that's how you easily get overpowered and beaten.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what they say about assuming makes an ass out of you and Ming.
No, that's just you.
But you'll notice a population that this level has a population cap of 150. I may not get
Where?
Right here.
Oh. Yeah, not gonna lie.
Also,
All
watch
of
this.
all of the text is just a blur.
Yeah, on my screen it's because I'm watching on my laptop. It's too small for me to realistically read anything.
I can only go so far.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not giving you crap. If anything, it's more giving my.
I'm just informing
I can
you.
zoom in, but it's not gonna help.
Yeah, even on my Xbox, watching on my 65-inch TV,
But this is what the cannon is for.
So, is it supposed to be designed like a giant Droideka?
Yes.
Okay.
It was made directly for this game.
Really?
Done. Yeah, have you ever seen that thing in Star Wars before? No.
Don't really pay attention to extended universe shit.
Most of the boats in this game were made directly for this game. For example, this is an N1 civilian fighter. A model of N1 starfighter made for civilian use. Meaning,
Is that why it's backwards?
Yes.
Game's built on top of Age of Empires 2, right?
Yes.
I'm wondering if it's some of the units that they had were basically we had to make a Star Wars version because otherwise people would just spawn in random fucking units.
And behold, Rancors.
There are Rancors on Naboo?
Apparently. Also, Gungans.
That's less surprising. Kill them anyway.
The fucker Gungan's doing above the water.
We will learn why they made an underwater city during the Gungan campaign. Because, yes, there's a Gungan campaign.
There's a Gungan campaign. This was tie into episode 1. Before people realized, it's like, oh shit, these characters are actually the most annoying pieces of shit in the entire Star Wars universe.
No, just one.
At the time.
I'm going to say this: before the Clone and Separatist campaigns came out, the Gungan campaign was actually my favorite.
Yeah, because there's only one really annoying Gungan. And thankfully you don't have to play as them, right? Or you don't get access to them.
No. You don't. You do get to kill him in the bonus mission of this campaign, though.
Speaking of, I still love the fact... so speaking of Star Wars games, I know recently, I think it was a couple of years ago now,
there are also
Jedi power battles. Sorry, go ahead.
Use a bigger fish. It's one of the cheat codes from the Expanding Fronts mod. You will rarely get to see me use this cheat.
Oh, I love that.
Is
They-
that?
It's the bigger
That's
fish.
the sea monster. Okay. Silly question.
I'm
Why?
because he can.
Also, I wanted to show off all of the different cheat codes in this game, and you're not gonna get a whole lot of opportunities to use that one.
Yeah, I do want to bring up. Part of me kind of hates that I can't think of There's Always a Bigger Fish without thinking of the Darfston Droids version of Episode 1, where like Darfston Droids is basically just what if the entirety of Star Wars was a long-running D&D campaign, but it actually ends up making a lot of into the prequel trilogy make a lot more sense, even though it's not canon. But one of my favorite jokes is while they're being chased, the guy playing Qui-Gon just like, I summon bigger fish.
Those are cargo hovercraft. They give the enemy airbase more. They essentially travel between Heartseeker and the Heartseeker airbase, giving the airbase Nova Crystals, which allows them to make more starfighters.
Destroy it. I want those Nova Crystals.
You would make a great executive at the Trade Federation, because Nova Crystals is this game's gold.
I know. And
Where'd my
you ever
fish
tell
go?
me I'd make... maybe it got eaten? Oh, there it is. So, what is it called?
The Sando
Is it literally just...
It is called the Sando Aqua Monster.
What are you doing? I see a bar filling, but I can't read what it was doing.
The bar was it deploying.
Oh, right, because it has to switch between movement and attacking. You have the
Sando
sea monster attack.
attacking a shipyard.
You know, understandable.
Do you want to see me spawn a Buick?
Yes!
I'm sorry, the fuck?
It's the Buick from the Rogue Squadron games, brought in with the very same. It's also the same cheat code as the Rogue Squadron games, if I'm not mistaken.
That cheese is still. Almost completely forgot about
That's
it.
from the Expanding Fronts mod, by the way.
Well, yeah, but the
Hey, Samurai Jack is on.
let's turn your TV off.
Oh, Samurai Jack's on. I'm only half paying attention to the screen. The only reason I'm noticing it is because the reflection on my other TV.
Glitch.
What?
If I had to stop what I was doing, you have to stop what you're doing.
I'm watching the playthrough.
You're watching TV.
No, like I said, the only reason I noticed that the Samurai Jack is on is because I can see it in the reflection of my other TV, which is in the direction of my fucking laptop that I'm watching the playthrough on. I am curious what episode of Samurai Jack this is, though. I found the actual Darfs and Droids.
Apparently, the people of Naboo are built different because it takes 2 direct impacts from an AAT cannon to kill them.
Oh.
Though then again, they were day 1. No, then again, they were day 0 supporters of the rebellion. They escorted Jedi off of the Royal Naboo security forces, helped escort the Jedi off of Coruscant during Order 66.
Really? Neat. I cast a spell to summon a bigger fish. Like what? Summon bigger fish. Words to the effect of no. I have forced guidance. I use that to guide us to safety.
That was the
A marginal success. A bigger fish appears in your path, jaws wide open. Cool. I should use that spell more often.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah. But I love that. I cast a spell to summon a bigger fish. Like what? Summon bigger fish. They make a joke later on where he uses the same spell to destroy the droids that are taking Queen Amidala and her guards captive, and it just, you know what? Fine, fuck it. It just drops the fish on top of them. It can't have been that important. I love the in Darfs and Droids, the canon. Fucking Buick. The canon reason as to why Jar Jar is as annoying as they are is because I can't remember if it was the person playing Qui-Gon or the person playing Obi-Wan had to take care of a younger sibling, and the younger sibling wanted to play, so they're like, fuck it, we'll just make them a custom character that just happened to be Jar Jar.
And the Gungans died while we were taking care of that.
Pixel, can you add
And
the clip?
nothing of value was lost.
Yeah, Pixel, can you add the clip from the critic that's just, yeah, nothing of value was lost.
And nothing of value was lost.
Apparently, my artillery cannon decided it's drunk. It decided to just drunkenly drive right by the objective.
Was that the thing that we saw rolling around for a second there?
Yeah, I was getting shot at by turrets, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, you're able to build?
I am now. I got the thing.
You had to destroy a spaceport or whatever the fuck it was you just destroyed to be able to build?
Grab that thing and bring it back. And now, we put the nerfs in an animal nursery.
You are literally hurting Nerf.
I'm sorry, I love the just meanwhile the fucking turret fucking rolling around.
Rolling around at the speed of fuck.
Getting shot by a fucking
Starfighter.
Naboo. Yeah, I was gonna say Naboo Starfighter.
You know what? Buick. Go.
Save the turret.
I cast Buick. You can't cast Buick. Buick, this is a fantasy setting.
Rolled 19. Summon.
What model Buick do you want?
What model Buick is that?
Great question.
What's the model of Buick in
Oh,
Rogue
for
Squadron?
fuck's sake, you're gonna make me look this up?
Yes.
Fine.
Why wouldn't I? I cast Buick.
Let me give me a second to actually remember how to spell Buick.
Okay.
I'll put it on screen.
1969 Buick Electra 225.
Nice.
I was looking it up as I was saying it.
Thank you.
And now that we have a build mission,
Jeez. Oh no. So, get this. The Buick has its own fucking entry in the Wikipedia.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm looking at it myself, and I think it's actually considered canon, or at least canon to Legends continuity.
It's Legends.
of course it is.
But this was used as a joke, and no, it's actually
Hold on.
considered connected to Legends. That's beautiful.
By 32 BBY, the Buick was in possession of the Royal Naboo Security Forces, who utilized it in the events following the invasion of Naboo and the eventual recapture of Naboo.
Yeah, I don't think that holds up to scrutiny right now.
Yeah, no.
That's because you fucked up.
Yeah, the ship was old enough to be considered a relic by 0 ABY when the Alliance to restore the Republic started using the craft in their war against the Galactic Empire, and continued to use it when the new Republic was formed into as late as 10 ABY.
Okay.
We should probably explain those. BBY and ABY are for before the Battle of Yavin and after the Battle of Yavin. Don't ask why the Battle of Yavin is the center point of the timeline, but fuck you.
Episode 4.
I was actually about to ask when that battle would have taken place.
That it's the first Death Star destruction.
Yes.
Thank you.
The events of the original movie that started it all in 1977 and changed cinema forever.
So 0 ABY would be
the year the Battle of Yavin happened.
Yes.
Okay, so that would have been the events of Episode 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Anyways, do we think that a certain Mandalorian clan got a hold of the Buick?
Well, let me continue reading.
By the way, these droids that are the worker units for the Trade Federation, you saw them for precisely 5 seconds throughout the entirety of the film.
I can't even tell which droids they are.
They're PK droids. Far more known from Lego Star Wars than they are from, well, the actual movie. but Deploy the Garrison is a cheat code that lets you create the Advanced Infantry Center. Now, I'm not going to do that for every faction, because not every faction has anything that does this, but the ones that utilize it the best are the Empire and the Clones.
I almost forgot about.
For the Trade Federation, it spawns Neomoidian soldiers.
Neat.
Who,
Neimoidians don't fight. They're spineless.
Someone's got to do the grunt work.
That's why they pay people.
Haha, you think they pay people.
You know what? That's fair. My apologies. That's why they totally don't engage in robot slavery.
Haha, you think they limit it to just robots.
Robots don't have rights.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Pixel has rights. He's a robot.
Pixel's not a robot.
He's an AI. It's close enough. It's
No,
robot adjacent.
Yeah, robot adjacent. He has rights. The point is, Pixel has rights.
And now we're advancing to tech level 2.
Okay, so
I completely forgot what the Buick was doing.
To be perfectly honest, I forgot. Still here. I know we were talking about it, but I forgot. I forgot you spawned it in like 20 minutes ago.
Well, it doesn't say what happens to it after the events of Rogue Squadron 3. So
Hang on, what does
I completely forgot that you didn't hear it, but since I got rid of the Buick because, well, it's overpowered as shit, and I just wanted to show it off, its death scream is the Yoda scream.
like
Wait, like a Star Wars Yoda scream?
Yes.
Eh.
but you have the keyboard.
I'm looking up shit.
You should look up how to avoid getting hit by me.
There it is.
There we go. So there's nothing saying that certain clan of Mando shenanigans couldn't find the Buick.
The question
Also
is,
known as Rudy's car. Who Rudy is, who fucking knows.
I think Rudy is.
the question is, can their
one-
clan
one-
leader fit his 912? No, not 912. That just makes him 10 feet. Yeah, 10-foot ass in the car.
I'm sorry, whose ass is 10 foot?
Silas's.
When the fuck did he turn 10 foot tall?
After a few years as the Herald of Earth.
Son of a bitch. I fucking get mind control. Get mind control for fucking almost 20 years and this shit happens? Man. Zero's got a lot of fucking catching up to do.
Well, at least he doesn't have to climb the mountain to rejoin Clan Nightstar. Because yeah, that's their entrance right for anybody who isn't already born into the clan. You got to climb a mountain barehanded. No safety gear.
And all I had to do was just be there. Man. If I didn't already...
Go ahead.
If I didn't already know, it would devolve into Force users. I would try and no, I wouldn't, because I'm very bad at reading. Learning new systems is hard. Fine.
Yes.
Wait. Star Wars campaign. Heist movie.
What are we stealing?
Only the most coveted item in the galaxy.
The Buick.
Darth Sidious's lightsaber.
Fuck that, I'm stealing the Buick.
Nah, but think about it. Fucking just a bunch of non-Force users in a campaign where they're trying to steal some shit from a powerful figure from the Star Wars universe.
The problem is that nobody outside of the Jedi actually knew that Palpatine was a Sith Lord.
Ooh. I got it. It's a heist to steal Grievous's lightsaber collection.
Dibs on playing a Jawa.
You can't just do Teeny. You can't do Teeny through this entire campaign.
Houdini!
Ah, fuck. I'm playing the overzealous but brain dead human. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Robbing this random cyborg of these light sticks is gonna be fuck. It's gonna be easy.
I remember when we were messing with Star Wars Battlefront, which at the time of recording, right, I still need to put up on the channel, but we're just you and me. Here, Rumpy is just annoyed because it was just fucking.
We were playing the
stupid Jawas.
We were playing the.
Won.
We were playing the hunt mode. The two of us as Jawas against Rumpy as a Tusken Raider. Me and Glitch. Houdini!
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, we won. That was the fun part. We won.
Just go ahead and tag him in the Discord with that shit, and I want to see his reaction. Fuck, we need to get Utini in the soundboard now.
I'll try and find it later.
Just maximize Rumpy's annoyance.
Houdini!
Even see it for another couple hours. Dude, I think dude's flying back home tonight, but it's like, man.
Flying? I thought he drove.
Nah, at least he's not flying United.
It could be worse. He could be flying Spirit.
Yeah, he could be flying Spirit.
Yo. Anything called Spirit is fucking cursed. Spirit Halloween, Spirit Airlines.
Spirit Mobile.
Is there a Spirit Mobile?
Yeah.
I hate that I look up Spirit. I'm looking up Spirit Mobile, and my first option is Spirit Movie. That doesn't. Spirit Wireless. Which is a cell phone store in Pantego, Texas. Neat.
So, how much you guys want me to rush this in closed caption with Nemoidians?
I'm in the Buick.
No, it's bullshit.
No, no more Buick.
5 of them, I was playing the Wookiee campaign for the sake of, well, unlocking all the levels. 5
Yeah.
Buicks ran through a fully stocked Imperial base at max tech level.
Too much BGs.
I feel dumb. I completely forgot. So I know Factor 5 did the Rogue Squadron trilogy. I forgot they did the Episode 1 Battle for Naboo game,
Yeah.
which is basically just it's Rogue Squadron 1.5.
Yeah.
Need to try and find a copy of that one. Like I want to try and find I want to try and find some more of the Nintendo 64 era Star Wars games.
Shadows of the Empire
Because
is neat.
Shadows of the Empire, which I know if I had to take Star Wars a handful of Star Wars games for the channel, I might do Shadows of the Empire. I just don't know if I'm going to do the N64 version. If I do,
Shadows of the Empire. That's the one with Dash Renderer, right?
Yes. It was Star Wars' big...
The Han Solo. Turned up to 11.
Yep. It was Star Wars' first big attempt to make a multimedia project.
if I remember correctly, like gameplay wise, the gameplay was basically let's do Tomb Raider, but with Star Wars.
Yep.
Like gameplay wise,
And Lucas...
which wasn't bad. It was an enjoyable game.
There are some parts of the game that are bullshit, though.
Yeah.
They're going fishing.
Is there any reason they are going fishing?
Food.
Fishing minigame.
No? Okay, fishing minigame. Yeah, that sounds about right.